Why would uh, what do you mean? I don't hate you all. What's your excuse for you to me? Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I don't even, my table is not even here. I have nothing here, apparently. Let me put my table, my tea is still working. Okay, I did slightly wake up a minute late. And then we can be harpoon. You can't harpoon me. A minute late, okay? And then my internet didn't was for some reason my computer didn't. My internet didn't want to turn on. I mean, not my internet. My computer didn't want to connect to the internet. Yeah. It wasn't connecting for a while. I'm like, why? I have internet. Just connect. And it finally connected. I'm like, wow. Maybe I could have actually get on 10 minutes ago. Honestly. Yeah. Don't hit me. That's rude. But my tea is brewing, okay? It's doing its thing. I don't have my tea fully. It won't take long. My brain is not working. Yeah. Yeah, my brain is not working. Well, what was I doing? I was doing something. That's not an excuse. I'm not having an excuse. Okay? I'm sorry that I came late. Okay? I'm sorry that I only wake up a minute late. And I had you guys come in here very early. Which I thought it was weird. I was like, wait a minute. It should be I felt weird because I did wake up early, but I was like, oh, let me lay down for a little bit. I wake up a little too early. I wake up at around 4. So I just slept a little bit more. And then I wake up and I'm like, wait a minute. And then I look at my time, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's 7 o'clock. You've been up 7 hours. What? I haven't had Pop-Tart in decades. I don't even know how that tastes. I think I might die if I eat that. But, well, I guess I'll... Hello, Daniela. Hello. Blues. I don't know why I can't say your name right now. Chris. Chris and J-Rock and Sora. Welcome. Have you tried Whopper Nacho? What's a Whopper Nachos? I never heard such thing before. What is that? I think I'm weirdly crooked. Like I'm bent. Let me fix myself. Wait. Where to recover? Oh yeah, here. The dumb. Come on, giggly, get to the program. Nachos that taste like I'm going to think Burger King, since is Whopper is the only place with Burger King with whatever BK. Huh. That sounds like diarrhea. Why would you? I guess that makes sense if you put in a lot of cheese on a burger. Actually, I guess the only thing is weird is the whole bread part, but I guess it still works out either way. I would never try something like that. You like it? Well, that's good. I tried to stay. I don't know. Burger King, I don't have full trust on at times. They're like second low. The only thing I trust probably is their fries, and that's it. At least their nuggets does not like hurt me. And like it doesn't hurt me at all. And, so it's okay. Compared to when you go to fucking Jack in the Box. I don't know how you people eat Jack in the Box. If I had food from there, like I get a weird sensation going down my chest. I don't know. Anytime I ate anything from Jack in the Box, I have tried Jack in the Box probably like 3 times in my life. I hated the burger. The burger tastes like shit. I only ate like the nuggets and their fries. But anytime I eat from there, I get a weird sensation from my like chest. So I stopped like trying it because I didn't understand why. And it doesn't have it wasn't even from the same place. It was like all from different the Jack in the Box. Different Jack in the Box doing the same thing. And I'm like, okay, I'm not going to eat that whatever anymore. Huh? I couldn't find those in the English speaking countries. Looks like it's regional. Oh, the nachos? That sounds really... It sounds like that's for like a specific place. I rarely see America like do something different. I think. I don't know. I don't... Does America do anything different like other countries do? Like doing different types of meals. I like in Asia, yeah, you could... They just do that because the way how the food industry works over there, it's really different. Each region have the like different ways of how they're doing the food. And apparently Americans do not like changes or something. They don't like trying out new things, which I think that's weird. Oh, so they just never change much or do the cool thing like other countries do. Yeah, oh, let me... I think my Discord closed. Oh, yeah, I should have opened my Discord. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is not here. That is not here. This is like the same thing of like China, I believe. China or Japan? I don't. No, it was Japan. Japan, because I was going through a Japanese store, and they had like steak lays. Like what? Steak lays? That what? What does that taste like? And then there's like the ketchup one and just weird different kinds. I'm like, whoa, I should try these. I haven't eaten chips in so long. I can see now. Let's see it. Second is gone and panic. That's understandable. Yeah, I don't. Let me actually show the picture, just because some people are not in the Discord. Hold on. Hold. This might turn out big if I do that. Bristic Lays, wow. Southern gravy bristic lays? What the heck? Does it actually taste like a bristic with gravy? I feel like the gravy would be like the taste that you what you taste the most, because that's like very strong. Wait, what? Did I say it wrong? Oh wait, biscuit. I thought. Oh. I thought I read that so wrong. I thought it was like the meat. I'm still waking up. It's biscuit. Okay. Yeah, then yeah, it's a gravy that you're definitely tasting. I think. I could be wrong. How would a Lay's taste like a biscuit? Can you? Does a biscuit can have? Well, biscuits can. I'm like, okay, my brain is dying. Please. It's still dying. I don't have my tea. I haven't get up to do it yet. My brain is dying. Oh. I can't find it. Where did I save it? I save it somewhere. I can't find it. What's going on? And where did I save it? Yeah, I saved it in here. Did I not save it? Oh wait, yeah, no, there's one in here. Am I blind? I'm blind. I don't know what. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh god, the image is so huge. Oops. Oops. There. You can't see it, but you can see it now. Wow. Nachos. Burger King. Amazing. I love to judge the hell out of that since I grew up in the South. Oh, South and gravy. Oddly enough, the chip texture was almost like a biscuit. So it was like soft but also crunchy kind of way. Because it's still like chips. So that is very interesting. Very intriguing. It's cool that a lot of countries are like now going hard a little bit on this. I know like this is not the first time they've been doing like chips like these, but it's becoming more and more popular. I really blame China and Japan because they recently have been doing a lot of weird chips lately. You know they're doing it weird because there's a lot of like Japanese YouTubers who like be showing videos of them eating these types of chips. So it is a phenomenon that's happening again, but it's just getting it's going a little crazy. They pulled it off. Yeah, it probably was just like a one-time thing. I mean, I remember there was like supposed to be an award thing, like a contest around Lades of like creating your thing, and that's where the ketchup thing came from. Ketchup and something. It was something with ketchup. But that was so long ago. I remember that clearly because like it was like showing on commercial. This was even before I came to America. Yeah, it was like showing on commercial of yay, we're going to a contest, whatever. You tell us a flavor you want, create a flavor, and we will create it. Something like that. I remember that, and that's where the ketchup thing came from. I think. There was another one, but I don't really remember. Oh, wait, was it like... It was that event also... The chicken and waffles? Yeah, like chicken waffles and syrup, whatever. That was also a thing. I never ate these, so I don't know how they taste like, but I remember because of this contest that was happening and they were showing that, and then after they got like the top 3 and actually they like made all 3 of these chips or something and wanted people to choose which one is the best or some shit. I don't remember. It is that was long time ago. Wow, when TV was something. But I was on the internet most of the time. It was either internet or TV. Choose. Yeah, I don't know what happened to that. Nachos. This is a weird chip. I guess Russia have different types of chips. I don't think this is Russia. This is from Russia. Are you? Wait. The words are different. It looks like it's from Russia. Dial up or that. Dial up or 3-4 dash channels on TV? What do you mean? Dial-up. We I, I don't think so. I think we had like a panel. I believe. I I'm actually I don't know. I don't think it was a dial-up. We had I like wait, TVs had dial-up? Wait. I thought that was only for like I thought it was only for the internet because I do remember like as a kid of that sound because you have to use this thing that shows up and you put in the password and then it do 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 wing 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 wing. I'm like, okay, it's connected. That's all I remember. It did that for a while and then it kind of stopped doing that, so I'm guessing my parents kind of stopped using dial-up. But I never heard of dial-up TV. Did you have to do the same thing on TV? For like TV? Since no cable and I had like 3 or 4 channels? Oh no, we had like so many channels. So no, not dial-up TV, but TV just worked. It didn't had many channels. Oh, okay. But can you dial up TV? The dial-up like, did you have to do the same thing? Like do the ding ding ding? Back then, no. Okay. Okay. I don't know. We had a lot of channels from like channel 1 to 100 and something. So I don't know. I don't know. It might have been cable. Honestly, I think it was cable. Because we had a box and you can like change the channel with this box it was there for a very long time. I think, I don't know. And the channels I go to were either 50 was Cartoon Network, 34 was Disney, channel 4 was that stupid program, what you call them? Four Kids? No, it wasn't 4. It was like, yeah, it was around those. It was a single digit. I think it was 8. 4 Kids, hate them. And if you go higher, like 60 whatever, there was the other channel, DX or whatever. Basically, it's Disney, but it's wait, I think DX or something, some shit like that. I remember. 20 PBS. I don't know what was PBS. PBS. Well, yeah, PBS sound like it was in the 20. No, it was like 10 for me. 4 Kids was 54. That's pretty high. No, that's pretty high. I think the islands were very behind with technology because getting technology from like America is it's cheaper if you get things from America, but if you get things at like home, it's extremely expensive for no goddamn reason. For no reason. It was just really expensive. And I guess I did came from a family that was pretty well off. So I don't know, maybe where I was like able to get like early technology stuff or see it around me. Actually, probably not even early. Maybe earlier than Islanders. Maybe. I'm not completely sure. But I definitely know in the islands, like, we were very behind on certain things. It took a while to like get certain things. The dial-up internet, that I've like heard it definitely a lot as a kid, but I remember it disappeared. It didn't do it anymore. And I was so confused because I was looking for the thing and I'm like, where is the program? I don't get it. And I kind of just stopped like trying to get on the computer until I found out you didn't need it anymore. Just like how you go to school, it didn't dial up. So I was like, oh, because I saw my dad just like using it. And I'm like, I click on the thing and it just works. So I'm like, okay. It just works. I don't know. I still didn't like really know what was happening, but I was able to just use it. I didn't know what was AOL until I went to America for the first time. By myself. When I went to America for the first time by myself, there was like this girl that was like with me because they wanted to put like these, like, you know, whoever, if there's a kid that's traveling by themselves, they just put you like together kind of thing. So when coming back home, there was this girl who was like, we were talking and stuff. And this is when I find about like Mamma Mia and all that stuff. That was the time when I found out about Mamma Mia. But she's like, oh, let me give you my email. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she wrote out the email and she put AOL. I'm like, AOL? What's AOL? I never heard of this. He's like, you don't know what AOL? I was like, no. I only have Hotmail. That's the only thing I know. I only know Hotmail. It's like, oh, this is just another another email thing. And I'm like, oh, don't you guys have AOL? I'm like, I don't know. I never heard of it. So yeah, I still don't know if we had AOL. I have never seen anyone in the islands use AOL before. I don't think we ever had it. The chat rooms, the RP rooms, there was different anime characters. What? What? You could do that? AOL? Like what? Actually, what? So AOL is just another internet service, or was it just like Yahoo, Hotmail, and all that other stuff? Was it just that? Okay. Oh, it was. Oh, okay. So it's a full-on internet service. Okay. So when you use AOL as an internet service, then you just get it. Also, you can like set up, I guess they had their own server kind of thing, like Microsoft kind of thing. where you can like put in your email and okay. Okay. That I did not know anything about that. That was the first time in my life I heard about AOL. And that's it. I didn't get anything else of like what it does. It's still really? Is it still a bit? That's insane if it's still alive. Wow. I mean, I can, if it was in the island, I can believe it because we don't have much internet service at all. We have like one internet, I believe. I think. I don't remember. That's crazy. I don't, The more you know. I never really, like, our internet was really, really bad. It's not something, it wasn't like really good. You know it's bad when it takes like 3 days to, it takes 3 days to download a game. The amount of times that you try to download a game on the internet, like it took like 3 to 2 days to download it. So you have to leave the computer down and you have to check it every hour. You check it in the morning, you check it in the night, make sure everything is fine, make sure the computer doesn't shut down or anything. And you go and you check up early in the morning, making sure that your parents didn't went ahead and just shut it down. So you just stare at it. But there's times that the internet lose connection randomly. So you have to start all over again and do it and then go to school and come back hoping that it's still going, and it is still going. You go to sleep, you wake up, it's still going, and it's like, okay, this is a good sign. It's at like 50%, we're good. You go back to sleep, like the next day, wake up, it's downloaded, yay! That was on wireless though. That wasn't on dial-up because dial-up didn't like last long for me. I didn't dealt with dial-up too long. Cause I was like a baby. The only time I remember using, I believe, dial-up connection was just being on Neopets. I remember just being on Neopets a lot. That was like my first thing, and I didn't know what was an email. I didn't know what it was that, so I just asked my mom to like make me an account. I wish I can log into Neopets. That was like my first like thing ever, my first game, because when you go to school, they put you computer class, and that's when I found out, that's when I found out about Neopets, was at school because of kid was playing it, and I was like, I want to play that, and we were like trying to play, but I didn't know how to make an account, and I asked my mom like, what is an email? And she went ahead and made me an email for me. So that's my time with dial-up internet, was just using that. And then later on, just like YouTube and IMVU, Zwinky. Zwinky was very popular, and then after Zwinky was IMVU. That was really popular in the islands. Like if you didn't like, a lot of the girls, they play Zwinky. And then the next one, when we got a little bit older, everyone started to go into IMVU. Yeah, no, that it was pretty a little bit popular in the islands. That took a long time, but I know a lot of there was another game which is my first MMO game I ever like played was the Wonderland Online. Wonderland Online was my first MMO game, and I played that for like almost like 6 years or so. I played that for a very, very long time. It best thing ever happened. I'm glad I found that MMO. But yeah, that game took so long to download. Either it take 3 to 4 days to download that. And our internet is just really weird. Like when everything went Wi-Fi, it was still weird. What I was using was a hotspot, which was actually better than using the Wi-Fi internet that we'd be getting. It was like an AT&T like hotspot. It was really, really good, but it was it was somewhat slow either way. So it just took a long time. You didn't try MMOs until college. I mean, I'm gonna guess that makes sense from your age. I know there was like a old MMOs, like when did Worldcraft or Worldcraft? What's the name of that game? What? When World of Warcraft, yes. Bike, hello Benji. Oh, Wizard, I never touched Wizard 101. World of Warcraft, I never heard of it until I saw like I was at a market home and there was like a CD of it, and I didn't know what it was, and I just mind my business. It had like a panda on it. I don't know what series that was for World of Warcraft, but it had like a big panda and some kind of sword, and like it was wearing a helmet. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to guess yes, because that's my only memory I had of World of Warcraft, of like seeing the actual case of it. It looked pretty old though when I saw it, so it looked like it was like someone was trying to just sell it or something. It looked pretty beat up and old. But that's all I remember, just seeing a green box with a panda on top of it and said World of Warcraft. I stared at it and I was like, I don't know what that is. It looks cool, but I'm just going to keep on moving on. Because I never seen a box like that. We never had like World of Warcraft in the islands. That's not something you can find. So someone either went to America and brought that there, and they were playing it and they stopped playing it. I don't remember anyone, like no one talks about World of Warcraft in the islands. You had to like go somewhere, or Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is like the only place usually that have a lot of American stuff, so, and it's cheaper too. So Puerto Rico would be like your second choice. Either go all the way to America or go to Puerto Rico. That's like the only time. Imagine paying for the tips of and finding out you have to pay for the subscription. Oh my god. I wouldn't be able to even play it if I asked my mom if I found that out. I'm like, there's a subscription. When I was about to jump for Warcraft hype train, the Mist of Pandaria came out. I decided to play Terra online instead because it was supposed to be a... Wait, really? Wait, when did the Mist of Pandaria came out? I couldn't look it up. Oh yeah, look it. Oh wait, why is it red? It looked... Oh, 2012. Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense then. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, that makes sense. Because I started to play Terra online, and I played it for like 3 years before they went and became subscription. When they take down subscription and became a free game, which pissed so many people off, because you know when they take off subscriptions, that means they're going to let these fucking normies and they're going to fucking destroy this game. Ah. God. And it did. Everything changes. Everything changed. The beginning, I'm still pissed about the beginning area. I am still pissed because you just see people just going by and then being like, oh wow, this is so great. Like they just bypass it. When usually it takes you so long until you reach the level 10. It was like one of almost, it's not really the hardest place, but it just showed you like a sneak peek of Terra, of how hard this the game is. Like it was just a nice sneak peek, and you had to like go at it. There were stories and everything on the first island, and they took it away. So pissed. You don't understand. I was so pissed. Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, I mean, I had 2 characters. I was a priest and I was a archer. So those are the 2 classics. What's that, Misk? I don't actually remember now. Was it Misk? Misk was the one that had the balls, right? It's been so long. No. Nah, my brain. Oh, okay, yeah, wait, yeah. No, they used to had like balls for like healing all the other shit. I remember. Yeah. It was like sorcerer, Misk. Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't priest because I remember wanting to do priest. No, actually I did end up becoming a priest for some time because there was a lot of people who just didn't want to become a priest. But I was a Misk player and a archer, and I was like that. You know, that little short. I was like a Ellen, and I was also the elf, whatever. The lens. Yeah. That's why I remember. So I had like different accounts. How I made money to be able to use a subscription, no ask. uh, yeah, but I was mostly at Ellen and most because Ellens are cute and you get to wear all these cute little uniforms and all that stuff. So I really like the Ellens a lot. In there. Were you making dirty money? No. I was making some money through doing some art. I miss Terra, man. Terra was so great for 3 years. It was like my second game that I fall in love because I was playing Wonderland Online, and to me, Wonderland Online will forever be. I am very thankful for that game. I am thankful of the guild that I was in because I was like part of like the top, one of like the top guilds, and it was just such random. I didn't even know that they were in the top for quite some time because I was just going in. I was new and I found this guy. I was like having trouble and one of them found like helped me. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And they like was showing me the ropes. I was asking them questions on how this worked because I was really new. I didn't understand. I never played MMO before. And they were so helpful. They end up just inviting me to their guild. And this woman was really nice to me too. It was really nice. And I found out that they were like literally the top players of like the server, which I was like, whoa, I feel like I'm in an anime. It's like, oh my god. This like because the guy and the woman was like husband and wife and everything, and it was so, man, the stories from that game, I feel like I can really write like a whole story. I can make a good isekai story. It's just this MMO that I got myself into, and I played it for so long. God, I miss that guild. The guild was really good. The draw, like, none, like it wasn't really bad. There were some dramas, but it was like, bruh, I feel like there were like fighting arcs of like just seeing how top players are able to like stay in the top and everything. People who like like angry with each other and all that stuff, and just to like see all of that like in chat, like. People will think it's just stupid, but you know, at that time, it just felt like I was just watching an anime at times. It did feel like that. It really did. It really truly did, because they're like, oh, you're cheating, blah, 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 and they're like actually fight it out and all that stuff. They do all this peeking at the fucking beach. Oh, the amount of peeking, I really hate that beach. It's the beginning part that you always come in when you get onto the island, when you go and you play Wonderland Online, and they just don't turn on your PK because these fuckers will just go and PK you for no reason. Man, that was such good times. I miss it. I miss it. No offering, people. No, that was offering. But wait, what? Ban bingo? What is that? It sounds familiar. Oh, you were playing this. I never played this. I always seen it, but I never played it before. I mean, after all of that, I did started to play many different types of MMOs, but not the these one. It does have the same like art style. Not like the game, but the cover. Like I'm seeing the different art, like the actual artwork for the game. It looks literally how Wonderland artwork looked like. Even the game was very Piscal, kind of like a Piscal game kind of thing. Yeah, the art style really looks like it looks like literally the same artist. They're like, hey, get the artist. There's even a Mabinogi. I don't know how you know. How do you say this? Mabinogi. Mabinogi. Oh god, this was from Nexon? I swear that fucking company does not die. This was a Korean game? Or they were just Jesus Christ. Still alive. That's insane. Yeah, I never played that. I never played Maple Story. I never play this one. I don't know what others I have not played. When will it die? So sad that Wonderland died. Nexa has made and taken many of my favorite games. Oh yes, I wish this company that I no, there is no way this company has to be backed up by the government. I really truly believe that Nexon is literally backed up by the government because South Korea have this weird hierarchy when it comes to certain things, and they're just owned by certain people. So they're just able to just get away with it, even if they get like sued and everything, because they've been sued so many times. It's just like, bruh, how are you still alive? You are backed up by someone. Are they backed up by Tencent? I mean, yeah, Tencent just put money whatever they can get their grubby hands on. I mean, that is true. Are they back up by them? 2020, cease and desist letter. It's just like, this is insane. This company is just a parasite. Yeah, they're the people who did the Blue Archive. I don't even want. I mean, it's published by YoStar, but they just. I mean, no. What am I talking about? It's not published, but it is published by them, but I don't know, man. Yeah, Blue Archive. Ah. Fucking. Yeah, I do not touch Blue Archive after hearing about Nexon. I'm like, yeah, no, you good. I'm good. You all have fun with that. I mean, I bet it's not. I bet it's not bad. I really do like the girls that's in there. The girls are really like it's really nice, and at least it's really good in like Japanese, and it will just forever stay in Japanese. Because the shit that you can get away with if you're in Japan, whew, that's just how it works. You want to create like the most unhinged of outfits and everything. Doesn't matter who the hell it is, you put it in Japan because they don't give two shits about how you feel. They will do it. That's why they use Japan. You could just get away with it in Japan. I don't know how they handle all of that in North Korea. Never you have the Nikkei. I actually want to get into Nikkei. Because of the story. I am a sucker of a game that tells a good story, and I heard many good things about Nikkei having very good story arcs. I really need to play it to like read the story. Because I really truly thought it was just going to be another Blue Archive, honestly. Or just like it's just nothing, whatever. Like I don't care about butts and whatever. Like it is what it is. But if you have a good story, then I can like bypass that. Like, come on. I read Euphoria. I think I can get by. North Korea? Why are we talking about North Korea? Huh? Of course they don't see anything. You have no desire to play Nikkei? That's understandable. I play Nikkei for the plot. You don't understand. Definitely. I was drawing for different reasons. I mean, it is a great clip. It's a very good clip. Clickbait. It is very clickbait. Like, which I don't really hate games doing that. I mean, that's what it felt like with Euphoria. Like, oh, you thought that you were going to get into this crazy thing, but even though Euphoria was very revolution for a visual novel at the time, so it wasn't really clickbait, but it was just like, whoa, this actually have really good story, because not a lot of like hardcore visual novel actually have good stories at all. It's just like, you know, you just get it in and you do the business and you leave. And it's like, okay, cool, whatever, right? But Euphoria was just like, no, you're going to like deal with all of this bullshit. And the story just kept getting better and better when you read it, and when you read each girl, except for Rin. Fuck Rin. Hate Rin. That's the only one that I hate. I mean, what's her name? What's her name, Rin? I don't even remember. That little fucking child. Fuck her. I hated her. She was the most annoying character in the whole entire visual novel. Okay, but anyway, I digress. Yeah, so it doesn't. I don't mind if things are sexual. Just tell me a fucking good story. Like, if it just makes sense, you know? You have to make sense. So yeah, I've been really hearing really good things about Nikkei when it comes to the story side. So yeah, definitely YouTube the story first if you like it. KHUX. What? Before you shut down? Wait, is this? Oh, okay. So it is the Kingdom Hearts. Was it just a one-time thing? Because they were trying to like it was a also a connection, like there was canon stuff in the Kingdom Hearts Unchained whatever, Unchained X, yeah, that's what it was. I I didn't know they got shut down. That I didn't know about. I don't mind sexy in stories either. Looking near to be amazing story. Oh yeah, that's yeah, that's Yukitaro for you. Nothing can go wrong by his games. When your next game, he's going to kill you if you ask. I can't wait for the next Nier. I can't wait. I really enjoy Nier Automata. Really, really good. I enjoyed the whole entire series. I literally went ahead because I didn't really play the very old game that's supposed to be connected to Nier, which I didn't really know it was connected. So I literally just watched this guy have like, it was literally like 6 hours of him just explaining the whole connection. I was like, whoa, this is amazing. I didn't know about this. I love YouTube essays like this. Just 6 hours of just explaining and people just geeking out and explaining why this and this and this are like a thing and how this and this connects. And I'm like, wow, this is really cool. I love this. Yeah, yeah, Talking Guide. Very much. Now it's just you playing dress up and playing the second game mode that's barely balanced out and put into place. That sucks. That really sucks. That's very unfortunate. But it is Disney doesn't really know how to run things. I don't know, man. At times, or they had other priorities. Who actually run it? It was Square Enix. Okay, it was Square Enix. Okay, I don't know. Then Square Enix didn't. Has Square Enix actually ever make a mobile game before? Like, was there any other mobile games that Square Enix actually did? I never heard them. Like, was that their first one? Because it is weird, rare. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, they did. Of course, they did the Fantasy Portal app. That's just a Portal app, but did they? Oh, this was in 2009. Okay, so they never really. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Okay, when did that was in 2013 when they did the Kingdom Hearts. So was Kingdom Hearts was their first mobile game they ever made? Like that was their first time doing it? I believe so. I could be wrong though. Oh no, there's something after that. there's Guardian Cross. But that was released in 2012. And there's another one here. There was a rhythm game called Demon Score. That was also in 2012. Oh, okay, no, that was published. Delivered by INS, so not created by them. But it was published by Square Enix. And then yeah, there was Final Fantasy, whatever. Yeah, okay. I would just say that was probably their first one. I don't. It's not. I'm not getting too much details of what was their first mobile game. But it was good. Then there. I did hear. Wait, did it get shut down? What? They shut this down? It literally came out like a year or two ago. When did it came out? That was 2021. I guess the contract was only for like 4 years. I'm just going to guess the contract was just for 4 years. That sucks. I didn't know it ended. I mean, what else can you do? With reincarnation. God, say words. Like what else you could have done with reincarnation? Whatever. I really did like Sinnoh Alice. Sinnoh Alice was really good. I enjoyed Sinnoh Alice a lot. But yeah, that Sinnoh Alice didn't live too long. I think the server is dead in the global side. You never played, but it was good. I enjoyed it. I played that. I was on that so fast because I'm like, yes, I support this. It was so nice and unique. It was really nice. It still started to like flop, so because there wasn't like much was really truly going on for some time, unfortunately. But yeah, no, it was really good for what it was. Very unique. One of the most unique mobile games that came out around its time. Very, very unique. Yeah, we all of a sudden talking about mobile games and all this other stuff and MMOs. I still haven't get up to like I didn't get up to get my tea at all. We just talk, we yap. We yap. My brain is still like dead. We are over our time though. This is supposed to be like a 1 hour segment. We are 14 minutes over our time. We are 14 minutes over. No. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, time flies. It's been like an hour. We were like really talking. I did came. It's been an hour because I did came a little bit late. So it makes up the minute. Yeah. it makes it up. So it's actually been an hour now. And let me. Okay. Well, since we like talk about, I was actually going to like talk about um the two because last week we had the Hollow Stars were having their concert, which I literally cried. I cried of their concert, and also the 3D debuts of Fallon, and Haka had their 3D debuts, and it was so good, bruh. It is so good. Their debuts are so freaking good. I am so happy for their debuts, and welcome back, please. I am so happy. I'm so happy of their debuts. It was really good. I was jamming out so much. No, not Filian. No, not talking about Filian. I'm talking Flayon from Hollow Stars. Flayon, not Filian. Flayon. He's a red boy. I'm dropping to put a like on a debut and left. Understandable. Haka went hard, bruh. Oh my gosh, Haka. He just went. I think he just wasted his budget. I really truly believe he wasted his, like, in a good way. He put all of his budget into just doing songs back to back to back to back and make it having like visuals. I swear. Because what's interesting about Haka between all the others, I don't know if he did it. I need to watch his aftermath. I didn't get to watch his aftermath because sometimes it takes like long, and it takes like 40, like they do like 40 minutes after their thing, and then they do it, and I totally forgot about it. I keep forgetting they do aftermath after doing the concert, but because none of the girls don't even do that. A lot of the girls do not do aftermath like right before, like an hour later. They don't do that. They just do it the next day or something. So I'm so used to that. It's really interesting that they do it literally right after, which is really nice. I really like that. I just keep forgetting because I'm so used to the girls' way of they doing their 3D format. Maybe they will change it one day. I don't know. But they with Haka, his little mascot, the Hakus, like they weren't blinking and they weren't doing any animation. So I'm like, wait, what is going on? Like, why is his mascot not blinking or doing animation? Because usually with these, the little ones always move. So I'm like wondering, was there like a situation that happened that they couldn't get it blinking, or was that a direction of that's what he wanted, or was it a budget problem, or like? But I feel like if you create something like that, you would immediately, like when you create like those type of 3D models, it is not hard to like create like little emotes for little stuffed animals. I've done it so many times. It's not that crazy to put them. So, but I don't know how their production work of like animating and things, if they just press a button. I really believe some of it is a lot of it is pressing buttons for the little mascots. But yeah, I don't know. Ah, it's a boy. Yeah, it's a boy with like GVS. Yeah, that's Flayon. I'm not truly a I'm not a huge fan of Flayon, but he did such a good job at his in his concert, especially with his singing. Holy shit. He did such a good job. My boy was growling. Oh my god. His like you sometimes forget that they're idols. To me, like singers at this point, like like you each boy like after all the like this year, they did such a good job. They did such a good job. Like each one of them definitely like improved. Like Battle is like the most amazing part because Battle is one of like, you know how you have Coco and you have Ame, like basically the weak singers, you know? That's what usually like it sometimes happen. Like some of them are the weak singers and you get to see them grow. And that's what Battle. But Battle was pretty weak, but it was like there was so much potential. He wasn't like truly like weak as Vesper. If Vesper was still in it, Vesper would have been the weakest of someone, but also have like so much potential if he kept going. Thing. Because his first cover was so good. It was so good for his voice. Thank you, Astel, for recommending that to him. Oh, it was so good. I don't even think we will ever hear that man ever sing again. I don't know. I miss Vesper so much. Had a hard time watching the boys unless they're collabing or something. These design seems catering to women or I guess BL lovers. Also, still none of them. Really? I don't see that with Battle. I can see that with Shinri. I don't see that with Haka. I can see that for Flayon. And then Jayard. Jayard is Jayard. Gib, I can get. Gib is understandable, especially with the content. He's more chill. But I don't think not a lot of people. I think with Gib, people will like get turned off a little bit at first when you started watching him, but you just kind of find out like, oh, like okay, he's not bad. Who else? Ja, Gib, Octavia. Octavia. Ooh. Octavia is such. I don't even know how to explain Octavia, honestly. Octavia really reminds me of the old days of Kiara. Like, I feel like Octavia pushed him, like he put himself in this weird. I don't know. Every time I try to watch Octavia, I just like I kind of just want to scream stop. Like and Ruse is a bro. I think a lot of people will enjoy Ruse. Like guys, I think guys would enjoy Ruse. Guys will enjoy Ruse. Guys will be okay with Battle. Because they don't really, they're not in that corner of like try to be going towards the girls. Ruse really stay as like a bro. I mean, if you watch Twitch, then you should be able to like get that. So Ruse is pretty the bro. Jihad, he's half. I don't think guys will watch him at all. But Beto, I can see guys being okay with Beto. Because he's just a comedian. And a lot of people just tease him for shits and giggles. He's really the only one I really fully watch than others. Because a lot of them do go to that I don't know because I really want Hollow Stars Ian to like be I love the bros. I really did. That's why I enjoy Vesper and Magni a lot, because they were bros. They were just doing their own thing, and they had like interesting, they were very different. They were like the most fresh air that we had for VTuber boys, honestly. There was such a nice of a fresh air, and just like on candy at times. Like they like I really I enjoyed that, and it definitely it definitely hurted the community when they left. And honestly, I think one of them felt like fuck. Maybe might have regretted just a little. Just a little, but I hope like one of them say like they want to try it again. They did say they want to do it again, and they want to do it even better, and I cannot wait for that, because I really believe he really like threw away something that could have been, that was actually going to work with them. I don't know what happened. We will never know what happened. From hearing like one of them actually explaining it just a little bit, they were like explaining it just a little bit about it, it was like so it's not what a lot of people are thinking about, but it's just like yeah, it is the most hush hush secret ever, but it has been talk about it. But I feel like I have a sort of slight idea of what fully happened. And again, it's a whole different culture that people need to remember. When you go to Japan, like when you in a Japanese company, do not expect yourself to like have the same thing of what EN Western things of how they work. They work differently. They do things in a order. You have to follow that order. You don't follow it, you get a slap on your wrist. It is what it is, right? It's very hugely different. The way how like copyright works over there, getting permission to do anything, it's crazy. Japan permissions are insane. It sucks. That's why it is a huge benefit if you get into a company that's more of a US ruling, because you don't need to deal with all of that. You still have to go and do like permission. That doesn't mean you can't do permission anymore, but permissions will be so much easier on the west side because they're just more open than how in Japan it's just not. So it is very backwards and very just weird in Japan. Usually news get out when things happen. Yeah, it's definitely not what a lot of people think it is, because everyone thinks about it's the worst of the worst of it. But I mean, yeah, it is what it is. They're good now. They're chill now. They're doing their stuff, and I'm still supporting them. I hope they go back to singing again. Vesper has Vesper. Oh, so much potential. So much potential. I miss Vesper so much. But I've been enjoying I'm enjoying the boys right now. I just I just don't want to have a 90 September 18 all over again. I just don't want that. I feel like 1918 incident is such a great like study to not do for any Japanese company to do if you have girls and boys in your like company, because once you separate them, you already set of what you were being. So it pissed me off for a very long time when Holostars became a thing. They were separated, and it's just like, what? You did it. Look what you created. Now you just created a hostile environment because you went ahead and separate two companies, and now people don't want to acknowledge the two companies. Like, well, acknowledge the other subside of Hololive, which is Holostars. And now to try to like, of course they tried to turn that back after like a few years or whatever, but the damage was done, and it's going to take a while for people to like. I just realized I'm talking about September 18. Let me explain what is the September 18 incident. For people who do not understand the September 18, if you are not a Idolmaster fan. So September 18 for IMAs, there was like the Tokyo Games that happened, and there were like the VAs were on stage, these like 4 popular girls basically that a lot of people really like. This group, I mean, how to explain this? If you know Idolmaster, it's Idolmaster. Idolmaster was a game before they turned into an anime, and they were talking about Idolmaster 2, and everyone was really excited because they've been really waiting for Idolmaster 2. And there was these 4 groups of there was a subgroup that people really like and wanted to play with them once they have the game, because they were very excited. And the VA girls were there and they were excited. And one of the producer, the developer, whatever, he was there and he dropped the hugest bomb, which was one of the popular girls that people really like, the Rue, whatever, I forgot their names. They I forget her name. Rue will not be playable. Like, and one of the VA who play the character was like, huh? She didn't know this. And the guy, the director, just walk off stage. And everyone was like, huh? This was live. People watched this. This all happened. Like, literally, you know, the cat like, huh? Like, that's what happened. Like, huh? And everything was silent. Everyone was confused. They left the VAs up there, and they had to deal with this situation. What just happened that they didn't know anything about? And one of them said, like, Aima's dasu yo, like dasu yo, which is like a thing. It's a tradition when you like trying to end thing, and they're supposed like dasu yo, like the crowd's supposed to like Aima's, like they're supposed to like respond back to it, but they didn't do that. Everyone was silent. It was the most disgusting thing you ever done. One of the VAs like literally almost like crying. It was so disgusting. But the point is, like, after this, they had to continue the show. And then they release Jupiter which was supposed to be the rivals in the game. And these were boys. Again, Imus is a full idol, like it's supposed to be an idol game about idol, like just idols. And it was just girls this whole entire time. And then they brought in the boys. Like after that, telling you saying that this character won't be playable, and then you going to all of a sudden be like, oh yeah, we're going to bring in Jupiter, a rival boys group. And when those VAs got on stage, everyone put down their pen light. It was, they didn't cheer for the boys. And this is where the hatred came. It was so bad. I don't think you could find the video anymore. There was a video, but I don't know if you can find it now this time. I know there should be a wiki because I don't, you know, people. This was run by fucking Bandai, so fucking Bandai. God, I hate Bandai so much. But I don't know if you can fully find it. There is some pictures that you can find here and there, but just look up, you can literally type in September 9th incident. Literally just type that in, because that's what people call it. The 9/18th incident. Yeah. Let me see. Let me look it up. Let me make sure. It's 9/18th, right? September 18th. September 18th incident. Like that's, or you actually, let me use 9, because it seems like it usually you just put 9/18th. Okay, you know, it's showing this other thing. Okay, put 9/18th Imus, because it's showing a whole different type of thing. Okay, there. Okay, yeah, just type in 9/18th 9/18th incident, and this was going on, or Kujikachi Jiken. It was really, it was like, this made history of like the worst things that you can do to a VA. Never do this. And this was also the worst thing you could do with a group of just idols that's a girl fan base, and then bring in boys and destroy, because this incident literally completely hurt the boys. Completely. No one loved the boys for the longest of time. Until this day, it still hurt, even though it came with side M, the creation of side M, and it still hurt. It did started to grow, and it did started to get their own like people, but the damage was so done. Side M is completely cursed because of this incident. I really truly believe so. Like it just completely hurts the whole thing, because of how so much people were just angry and mad because they couldn't play their certain girls or whatever. Like, and to like have all of a sudden these boys to come in, this hatred for them gone on for so long that people just like, new people who comes in forget about Side forget about like Jupiter or whatever. They don't want to see, they just think they do not exist. It was really bad. It was so bad, and it hurts me a lot. It hurts me to like see a franchise, like, I do not like ignoring different parts of a franchise. I love all parts, and that's why I love Hollow Stars. Like it's a project from literally from Yago. People saying Yago is best girl and whatever, but you want to hate Hollow Stars? Like you want to see this man dream come true, but you want to hate Hollow Stars? Hollow Stars is also his baby. He's trying so hard. He did fuck up, but he is trying so hard to get this group to be where it is because these boys are so talented. It's so hard. It's really hard. Like, it's just hard to have group of males popular in Japan. It's just is. Like, sometimes it works and sometimes it just doesn't. There's really not a right formula to create good boys. The only boys anime that made it out was literally fucking what do you call it? What's his name? What's the group name? Is that coming to me? Prince Sama. God, it was like it was right there in my tongue and then it disappeared. I'm like, huh? Prince Sama. It literally, even though the horrible fucking company Broccoli, I hate Broccoli. Fuck you, Broccoli. So, oh God, the contract is so bad. But anyway, it's like, Prince Sama, like people are trying to really recreate Prince Sama, but that's just because they had like crazy VAs in there, like insane VAs. But even if they had like insane VAs, it got popular. It was huge. They made it out of this weird curse that like male idols can't be popular or something. Not saying they can, it's just hard as a group. It's really hard as a group to be really popular. It is very hard to market to females. It's so easy to market to males because, you know, it's easy to market to males. I mean, males like one thing, you know? They get it, like whatever, right? But females, it is hard because they don't really give out money like that. It is really hard to get gachi girls, like gachi koi girls. It is very, very hard to get those types of girls. It's not easy. They don't drop money like that, like how guys are, especially in Japan, because usually the women are the ones who are like dealing the money situation, especially in marriage and whatever. So usually, like, it's really hard to like get females to do what guys do of like spending their money on things that they love. It is really hard, and if you can do it, bruh, good job. This is amazing job. You're insane, you know. Well, there's that one male, like, well, yeah, Kazuha. No, there's many popular males. It's just really hard to get female fans. It's one of the hardest things that you can do, especially if you want to get money out of them. It's really that hard to just be one. Like, it's possible, it's just really hard. It's not something easy to do, unfortunately. Men is just so easy to like get away with. I mean, you guys make it easy. Unfortunately, all you gotta do is just put down your wallet and just don't do it. Literally, ignore it. But you know, whatever. They like what they like, they get what they get. You can't stop them. Rude. That's not rude, that's the truth. That's the truth. All these gacha games, all of these idol stuff, this can all stop if you just don't spend your money. Honestly, just don't spend it. all of this shit can just drop instantly if you just don't spend money. I don't, I'm poor, but hell, if you got money, you would. If you got money, you would do it. I bet you were doing it way before when you had money. But I can't tell you what to not do with your money. Do whatever. You have one life to live. No, not really? Okay. Understandable. There's guys definitely who have control. Not everyone can, like, you know, be like spending money like that. Ugh, not at this time. Jesus breeze. It's rough right now. Oh lord. How are we going to survive? It's been rough. Okay, there's one VTuber I do plan on dropping a large sum on because I'm a man of my word. Oh, okay. I will push the block. It's going to be insane. I never really dropped like a super. No, yeah, I never drop a super or anything to anyone, but like, or I never subscribed for a very long time, except for Fuamoko. I'm almost a year. Fuamoko are the only ones I drop money on for $15. I didn't even pick the $5. I'm like $15. Take my extra money. Take my $10. Yeah, they're going to be a year soon. It's soon going to be a year. Jeez, it's time do go by. They're the only actually, yeah, there will be the only VTubers I ever subscribe long, because I only did like 2-3 months on certain people, and that's it. I can like cancel and whatever. But for Moko, I swear to myself that I will subscribe to them for a year and more. It has to be at least a year or more. I will support these girls to the end of the earth. You do not understand. I have my reasons, and I hope one day I can talk about my reasons of why, but I will support them. I usually give my sub to indies because I feel like they need it more. Well, when I did have some money, understandable. Yeah, they're the only people I give my sub money to. I did. There was like a few indies that I did, but now they're not indies anymore. Can I take a wild guess? I mean, sure. Take your wildest guess. I'm intrigued. Okay, well. You been to JP before? Have I been to Japan? No, I have not been to Japan. I sound like I've been to Japan, but I have not been to Japan. That's my story. But they're not Japanese. They're not Japanese though. So where were you going with this story? Yeah, well, yeah, they live there now. Now they live there again. I mean, yeah. Yes, I've been to the mainland of America, the North America. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I feel like, man, I wish I could talk about it. I really do. So people could just understand how I feel. But, you know. Extending their hands and like you hold me. I mean, uh, sure, you can think like that. Uh, sure. What a good story. They came to me like shining stars. The two twins. The two twins coming out. It's like, wow. I feel like if you, bruh, I talk about this a long time ago. I don't even think you were there. Um, there was a time I actually talked about them. So, but that was like 3 years ago. That was, I don't know if you were even there. So I did actually talk about them before. So it's just really weird to like see them now, what they're doing. Probably not. No, that is not the first time of knowing them. It was not through. No, I believe, no, this was, you definitely did discover me then, but you were definitely at work or something. Cause that was when Panera was there, and Sofa Coin and Uni and all the others, like Anyacha, they were all there. They were all there at that time, and I remember that conversation so well because we were talking about like idols and all that other things, and I brought something up about that, and yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm now seeing people getting deeper, because of course everyone know about their other life, which I can talk about, their other life of being of Go Nihon, visual novel game, but it's really interesting to see people not knowing any much more to that, of why, even the reason why they were in Go Nihon, like, which is understandable, because if you were definitely a fan, you wouldn't. I mean, if you did know about them before Gogo Nihon, then you will understand why and how they got in there. It's not surprising. So yeah, so it's really interesting, but it's it's just funny to see all of them, like people who, all of them that's like going even deeper and deeper and defining more things, and they're like finding out more about like them and all that other stuff, and having these weird theories and all that stuff, and I'm like, wow, this is so cool to actually watch from the side. Like, this is actually really cool to actually just watch and just seeing people guess and whatever. It's just like, you guys have the craziest theories. It's actually really insane. The theories of what people have is insane. I can't wait. I can't wait to just talk about it one day. I need to collect all these dumb theories though. I just, man, just wait for them. It's really not hugely a secret of who they are. It's not really a secret. They already like put themselves out. I mean, if you already found them from Gogo Nihon, then yeah, you will like find more about them very easily. It's not that hard, but people making it hard for themselves for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, people just speculate more and more. It's just insane. Like the whole Jesus Christ. It's insane, but no, I am extremely proud. Like, I know it was them immediately through their Twitter posts. Like, their Twitter posts, the way how they type is very from the Western side, it's very unique, because there are the most hardcore Japanese otakus you will ever met. You cannot beat these women. They know Japan from the back of their hands. They are the otakus of Japan. Like, it's not even like otakus of Akihabara, but Japan in general. They are crazy. They have the weirdest addiction to Japan. So it's not like, so that's why it's really insane when you hear about their knowledge and why they like so much old stuff. It's because they went in so hard. Like, that's what they know. They were like the most unique thing, and actually the ones I really respected out of a lot of the Western idols. Like, I respect them so much of their diligence of going and learning so much, to the point like it's just insane. They are hardcore, like hardcore otakus, completely hardcore. Not just, yeah, but the culture, they are so immersed. They are committed. They have a very weird obsession with Japan. Definitely, but it's a good one, you know. It got them to many places, you know. It's not bad. Because I was also becoming like obsessed, so they were like the only ones I actually yeah, they were really the only ones I actually liked, because they know a lot of stuff that I know about, because I was going really deep into Japan stuff, and especially a lot of just Akihabara things, like, because they know a lot of stuff, and I'm like, wait, you know about that too? Me too. So I was a huge fan of them, especially like in idol culture too. They were like really deep in there too. And I'm like, oh my god. I found my people. Because it was really rare to find, like, it was rare to find girls who were into like other stuff, because the main thing was Hello Project. Everyone liked Hello Project. Everyone like AKB48. That was like the normie, to me, was literally the normiest thing. Literally normiest thing of like, oh, I like Hello Project, cute, cute% blah 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 and all this other stuff. Morning, morning moon, whatever. And AKB48, and it's like, okay, sure, you know, whatever. But you have like, you know, blah, 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 blah. My bruh, I've been talking so much, I think I'm dying. But you have like their stage, and you go so under like the chica idols, like Pika. Oh my god, dude. It's like, they know so much. And they were like a huge fan of Momo, which I was also a huge fan, and they were a huge fan of visual novels. So it was like another interest. I was like, whoa, they like, I never seen girls like this in there before. And I started just following them after that. I followed them till the end of the earth. But it I want to make a video talking about how VTubers literally save a lot of these girls from the West, or from like foreign, you know, gaijins. They save gaijin idols or net idols. Like, I don't think a lot of not a lot of people know about too much of these histories, but so many of them are now in these companies, or they're indies, and they're so much popular. It is insane and so left field of a dream that a lot of people have give up on because of the way how Japan works. Like, there was a 0.0.1 chance to get to Japan. A lot of us who got into Japanese idols, who love Hello Project and all these other stuff, we were like 11 years old. Some was younger, to like 9 or 8 years old, finding, if they were able to find about these groups that was happening in Japan. And it was like the most amazing thing. And when you wanted to become one, you realize you just can't, because your country just couldn't. They didn't have such thing. They were in this weird niche that was only happening in Japan. So you go ahead and you train yourself to just do it in your own country, or just do it online, because a lot of people were doing it online. Going ahead, making an account on Nico Nico Doga and do Nico Nico lives, like being able to pay $5. You don't have the money as a kid like that, but you were able to go ahead and get $5 from your parents to like pay a thing, like for a month or whatever, so you can go and live stream for like 30 minutes. You created a community and you make a fan base in Nico Nico Live. And then YouTube started to pop off a little bit, so you started making an account on YouTube, doing dance covers, doing singing covers, and also going on Nico Nico Live to do like entertain, like try to get Japanese fan. And once you do that, people, some of them started to go to conventions to like support themselves and show them like who they are, even though in their countries, some of the countries, Americans did not really like that, fortunately. But if you were in the EU, they were okay with it. If you were in Mexico, they loved the fucking shit out of it. So and if you live in a country that doesn't have any anime convention, then suck for you. You will just never make it. But for the people who can and can go to conventions and all that stuff, they did that. They did conventions of people who hated them and all that other stuff because they hated these fucking little idols. But some of them was able to make it and prosper through that. And then some like go hard of like learning the language, learning the culture. And if you live in a certain country that you can go on a work visa to go to Japan, then easy clap. You can go to Japan on a work visa and you can show them your portfolio of what you've been doing over the years and get into an idol group. But you have to make sure you know Japanese and you're able to save enough money to travel all the way to Japan just to be able to make your dream come true. And only 0.01% of girls actually were able to do it. It was a lot of them stayed in the convention. And the girls who made it, that was just a start. Because the hardest part through that whole thing was getting approval from Japanese men. And it was the most hardest thing to do. And so many girls have not made it through that. They have been humiliated. They have been teased to death. There were some of them that almost got blacklisted because some Japanese men or girls, some Japanese girls who is also in the idol groups, if they get into an idol group, they go hard on them because they just hated like this fucking foreigner coming all the way here to just be an idol. It was rough. There is the girls who actually got past and actually gone to Japan, it was brutal. And you have to remember, a lot of them were still young. A lot of them was 13 to 18. No, 13 to 16 years old. Two-chan rip these girls apart. It is insane. God, there are so many stories. Kiara, yeah. Yeah, she is the greatest example. Definitely. And still have like, God. But I can definitely tell you, like, we shouldn't really compare people incidents, but I can tell you there was so much fuck up shit. Like, there was a lot. Some of them are now gone and they never did idols ever again. Fuck. To see. So when these girls are very happy and appreciative of like what happening now, they really mean it, because no one wasn't accepting them at all. Everyone was hating them. There's a few who did got accepted in certain points, but they couldn't make it, and they got older and older, and you know, once you reach to a certain age, people don't gonna care about you. So it is what it is. You start to live life. You move on. Some opportunities will come up here and there. You take them because you just feel like, well, I only have one life. This is my only time, or this is the only time that's the closest thing that I can get to being an idol. So I would just take it. And people just take things because you just couldn't make it truly a lot in Japan. There is one person who was able to like really got it, but not everyone was like lucky. Everyone was not lucky through that process. It was really one of the millions, man. Even though it wasn't a lot of girls, but you know, it felt like one of the million. It felt like a lottery ticket of like being appreciated. So it was. So if you hear, especially Japanese girls, I mean, it wasn't just foreign girls also didn't have. I mean, foreign girls had it really really rough. Japanese girls had it really rough too, because they're fighting with each other, and you have to make sure you don't get into like, you know, the bad girls, you know, shit. Ugh. Girls fight. Wow, who would have thought? Yeah, it was very rough in the 2010s. Yeah, 2010s. It was very very rough because that was around the time, like starting around 2012. Yeah, 2012 is when a lot of them started to go to Japan and stuff, and that's when you start hearing the shit show. Oh god, the shit show, the predatory of some of the Japanese guys. Ugh, it was so bad because there was a lot of nice Japanese guys who were really supporting the gaijin girls. So it's just, it was very very hard back then. I tried, and there was a bunch of the foreign girls too who were being rude with each other too. Like, just like how Japanese girls were being rude to each other, there were foreign girls who were being rude with each other, and for no goddamn reason. It was like, bruh, these people, and they never made it. That's like good for them, because they were just rude for no reason, pretending to be something else that they shouldn't, pretending like they know Japanese and all this shit. They know things, but they don't. God, I'm glad they stayed put. A lot of them didn't make it. They're literally fakers. So I was really the bystander. I did try a little bit, but I unfortunately just couldn't do it. What was your dream? I mean, I had the same dreams with a lot of these girls, but I just couldn't. Unfortunately, I live on an island. You just can't just get up and go. There wasn't a place to do it. I mean, I just couldn't do it. I did do it. I did do it a little bit, but it was really only like online stuff. Just a little bit. But I didn't really went too hard like how the girls are. The girls that I really respect, I didn't go too hard. I was mostly a fan. And I don't know. I kind of had like a just like realized like, oh, I can never do that. I can't go to Japan. I can't do this. I can't do that. It's just not worth it. So I just like, I stayed as a fan. I don't know. What's your current dream now? I don't know. I don't have dreams anymore. I don't have dreams anymore. I'm just living life. I don't know what dreams are anymore. I'm just doing my own thing. I mean, when I saw Suisse had her 3D debut, I literally started to cry. Because Suisse was also in that same position of like girls like no company wasn't accepting you, blah 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 blah. I mean, she's different, she live in Japan, but a lot of companies wasn't like picking you and all this other shit, wasn't believing you and all this other stuff. So when I saw Suicide 3D debut, that made me not 3D, yeah, the 3D debut, yeah, that made me realize that you can be an idol in a different form. It didn't need to be in the form that we were all used to. You can do it as a VTuber too. And I was like, wow, yeah, this is an idol. Yeah. I like literally cried and be like, wow. So there is a chance for girls out there who did had a dream doing this and they want to do something like that too. And I think really truly, I really swear, after Suisse, so many people just came out of the woodworks and just started doing VTubing, because I've been saying all these net idols or whatever, like, they can do this. They can like come out and just be an idol again. And after like a year or so, I started to see them slowly coming out. Some of them are coming out and trying this VTubing, and I was so happy to just start seeing them doing VTubing. Like, because I haven't seen these people in a long time. I don't be on, a lot of them were like on Facebook. That was like the only time you get to see them, but I deleted my Facebook. So I was surprised to see some of them on Twitter and stuff, like, and doing things. And I was just like, whoa, a lot of them doing VTubing. and of course, like, when EN Hololive came out, and when seeing Kiara, I was like, holy shit, you didn't just got in. Oh my god. To me, she was the best person to be in there. I literally just stand up and just clap. I literally stand up and just clap when I heard Kiara. I just like, whoa. this girl didn't just because she was on and off and she was here and there, and god, I'm just happy. I was so happy for her. Maybe I'm a mother. Okay, I watch these girls grow. I watch these girls grow. I was the fan. Of course, I saw like a mother. I was their fan, and now they have huge fans and huge like people who support them, giving them money. It was really rough back then. It was so rough. There was no fans, especially in the western side. There was like a few little bitsy mints here and there, but there was no fans. Except for Japan, and some of them were rude ass people. God. They were rude. That, like, when I saw that side, because you know everyone had this weird perception of like Japan. I was like, oh, Japanese people are so nice and kind. Oh hell nah. No, not when I hate when people say like they're like the nicest people in the world. Like, yeah, maybe in certain points, like, yes, they very respected people, but they are rude. They are so rude when they want to be rude, like hiding behind doors. I mean, when you confront one of them, they get kind of like whatever, but some of them, they're not like, they do kind of like convert whatever when they feel like they can, like if they're in the right zone, all that other shit. But they were ruthless. The shit that they be calling like a lot of the girls because they didn't have the Asian features, like, well, no shit, they're not Asian. Bless, but like, it's even rough if you're Chinese. Like, God, the fucking. They're the greatest examples of being two faces. Like, it really, I'm glad I learned it very early, of learning that every country have their people. Every country have their good people. Every country have their assholes. Every country have their ruthless, their killers, or whatever. There is no generalizing of like, this is like such a, you know, like, good fucking country. And seeing Japan, and because I was really like, I really love the culture and the people and how they are, and they were somewhat similar to my own country, right? The way how we work, it was similar, but it was just even more politeness and more like rules and all these other things. It just showed me a whole different side of like, oh, they can be like that too. Oh, you really need to know how to read a room. That's important. You don't know how to read a room? Jeez. The way how they say certain things, you need to understand all of that, because they're not going to say that shit like up front unless it's online on fucking 2chan, which no one cares, and you're anonymous and people can't find you, even though you live on an island and they can find you pretty easily. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's why I really hate when people like, oh my gosh, they're like the greatest thing ever, and it's like, no, they're just like me, you, and every other country out there. They're ruthless, they can be rude, they can be assholes and all that stuff. They do have a different way of handling things from each country. Each country have their own way of how they handle stuff, how they're rude and all that other stuff. Yes, that is true, but it's not always like the case. And in the idol world, it was ruthless. The racism and everything was bad. It was really bad. And I'm talking about for all foreigners, not for one specific people. All foreigners got it all. That's probably the good thing about Japan. They don't discriminate at all. They will discriminate. They don't discriminate like one person. It will be everyone. You're not Japanese, you're not Japanese. That's it. So they will discriminate everyone. But that was just, yeah, it was really mostly for idols at the time. I mean, yeah, I don't know about now. Yeah, they discriminate equally. Equally, everyone gets it. You. Everyone gets it. So they were really ruthless, man. Jeez. Oh, they fucked up a lot of girls, to the point that some of them got surgery. So many of those girls went to like South Korea to like get surgery and stuff. It was really bad. Some of them wasn't supposed to be very skinny. A few became got a eating disorder. A few became hikikomoris in their own country. They never left their house. It was very a lot of, and it wasn't really a big group of girls, you know, probably like hundreds of them, you know, like gaijin wise. It wasn't like a huge amount, you know. So yeah, that's why I really think VTubing you guys save a old dream that was apparently was about to just go ahead and die out and been revived all of a sudden again. So it's like you guys definitely saved them. So yeah, if you hear a girl that they used to do this, like all that stuff, like I don't know, yeah, support them. Truly, I'm sorry, I blabber about this. This has been something I really wanted to talk about for a very, very long time. But I feel like, you know, because of the way how people want to keep things to their secrets and all that other stuff, I feel like I just can't. And to see people who just who doesn't know the history about a lot of these girls, and I mean a lot of them who are now in companies, there's a few, like good, like all in different companies right now. And some of them who actually are not in companies, they're indies, or they recently have got into an idol group. It's like things has been changing. There's a girl I've been like with, I did like stuff with her, and she's right now in Japan with an idol group. I'm just so shocked. I was so happy for her because she was just doing like a whole different thing, and then all of a sudden she's in an idol group, and I was like, oh my gosh, things are really changing. So it's something very deep in my heart because I've been in this little niche little fan, not fan, because we're a niche in the Western side, and well, all over the world that's not fucking Japan. A niche that no one didn't recognize, no one cared about. Some people hated them because they were cringe and all that stuff, to now all of a sudden people love, people celebrate and enjoying. It's very surreal. It's really, really surreal. And I am so happy to see the girls who had a dream about this, even though this is very different for what they thought of doing. Some of them who actually got their dreams come true, but things fall apart and they had to go back, but now getting a second chance to do this again, but in a whole different way, it's insane. It's really insane. And now they're bigger than ever. So yeah, no, it is. I am thankful for VTubing for giving these guys a chance. They deserve it a lot. It's been a dream for so long. And I really hope, like, even if this might be the final time, like their final radio, because I don't know how long like these girls will do it. We all getting older and all that stuff. Life happens and shit. But you know, I hope like things become like huge for them. As I don't know, I'm a fan. I am not a entertainer. I am a fan. I've been watching all this time. I've been watching my own eyes. I'm sorry, I blabbered for so long. It has been something. I've been holding this for a really, really long time. I'm not even done. I am so thankful, man. I am so happy. It made me happy. I have cried so many times. You do not understand of how much I have cried every time I find out a girl debuted and I knew them. I remember them and see them to where they are, and I know they're extremely happy and very thankful where they are. Like, they're very happy. So they might they might come off very, I guess now these days, what people like, you know, parasocial. They might be stalking you and all this other things because they've been waiting for this for so long. They've been training for this for so long, man. They might come off very aggressive and say and being, oh, I love you, which I'm very worried about for some girls who's going down this route, because, you know, there's some people out there that's very scary and creepy, and can take it really too far. I do not want to see too many unicorns around. But this is their choice. I have no say to this. Some of them wanted some of these types of guys, so it is what it is, you know. And they know what they're getting themselves to. They understand, because out of all of these girls who probably are not, who don't know too much about this idol stuff, they will know, they understand, they dealt with it before, and they are fans too. So they know what not to do and what type of fans that they want. And if they want to cater to those types of fans, it is what it is, you know? So I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to keep going. I feel like I feel a little bit better of like at least talking about it a little bit, because we are slowly getting away of like, oh, we can't talk about their parts, blah 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 blah, yada yada. There's a few people I wish I could go really deeper on, but I'm going to respect that and not go in too deep. I'm going to respect that and not go too deep if they don't really want that, you know? But I will still talk about it so people can just go in deep and find them, like find these guys in their PLs, because they are doing stuff in their PLs too. They are doing stuff in their PLs, believe it or not. So go and support them on their PLs because they're doing stuff. I really want, like, I would love to just talk about these things, because some of them will like do like stuff like music videos or do like other projects outside, because now they have all these things. So it is not bad of following and finding their PLs. It really depends on the person. It really depends. So yeah, follow the girls that I be like, follow them, bruh. They're doing stuff. They've been doing stuff. They haven't stopped. They're busy as fuck right now, but yeah. A few who literally came out, there was, god, bro, this person, I thought she was dead. Like, she was like really one of the popular net idol girls people really love, and I thought this woman is dead, but she's here. Like, she just came, like, I was so shocked to see her. I was like, holy shit, I thought you were dead. And now she's doing VTubing. I'm like, what? And I seen people finding some of her like Nika stuff, and I'm like, oh no. God, you all are so fast of finding like these people's stuff so fast. Jeez and breeze. Golly. But I don't, she I wish I could talk about her. I wish. I think someone kick her or something. Jeez. I don't want to talk about her. I wish I would keep my mouth shut on that one. But I'm very happy for her. I'm happy, and I will watch her in great success. I hope for her great success again. I hope things work out for her again and she enjoy it this time more. So I wish her luck, definitely. Oh my gosh, what is I haven't changed that. oh, that was on Twitch. I don't even know if they're here. Monkey's throwback. The time that I wanted to be. I mean, I don't know. I still want to do idol stuff here and there. Yeah. I still want to do idol stuff here and there. It is like a kid's kind of dream, so I don't know. But I enjoy singing. I will just sing. I will do karaoke. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, yeah, it's not just a kid. I mean, I meant basically it was a kid's dream. You know? It was my dream as a kid. And, you know, things change. So I got rudely, like, reality check on that very early on. And I kind of like, oh shit, yeah, I can't meet these fucking I can't meet these expectations from these fucking people. And I live on a goddamn island. How the fuck I'm going to do this? I tried, but the more I noticed, the more I'm just like, wow, yeah, I can't do this. But I was lucky. I had a weird, even though I give up like years, whatever, I was able to came to the mainland unexpectedly, and I was just like, whoa. Well, okay, and it's on a state that I didn't think that I will be in, but this is where all the fucking big conventions will be. So I was able to meet a lot of the people who I've been supporting for years. A small little island girl, just who probably the only person who knows about idols and Vocaloids or whatever. And actually meeting the people I really respect and become friends and all this other shit. So it was just like, that was a really happy time for me. So yeah, I don't okay, I think I should stop now. Please, what? Please. I mean, I don't think they need any please. They're well off now. They're truly well off of what, like, everyone, really, truly, everyone who was, literally everyone, it's so weird. Literally everyone is well off. Not one of them are like very low. Like, oh, please follow. Like, they're well off. Like, they're good. They're gooch. They reach. It's just amazed me. I'm glad I found that community. I really did. I'm happy I found it. I'm happy I made people. I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. Hello, Pikachu. Welcome. You have came to my final blabbering, yapping. I got very passionate there. I almost cried a little tears, because it's been something I really have a huge passion on. I'm a huge fan, okay? I'm a fan. I'm a fan, man. I don't know. I'm glad. I think I should stop here. I don't think I could. I tired myself out for talking for so long. It's okay, cry for us. No, I ain't crying. I started almost crying because of the suicide part. Well, not suicide. Really, almost all of that. Like, there was like that urge, because suicide did make me cry a lot. And then yeah, Fuamoko too. Fuamoko made me cry. I actually burst in tears alive for Fuamoko. I I probably more than Suisei. I I I I bawled. I probably the most people I cried for out of like everyone. Like everyone's like, oh my god, yeah, let's go. And then Fuwa Moko went because even though seeing their the Twitter, I was still skeptical a little bit, even though I'm like, no, it's them. Like it's them. Like these are the only people who does it. Like come, it's them. And then when you hear their voice, I bawled. It's like it is them, and it's in if they're in Hololive. They're in Hololive, so that means it is guaranteed. You know, it's guaranteed. They're going to have the biggest thing in their. This is like the biggest contract in all of their careers. This is it. This is it. And I bawl my eyes out. It's like, oh my gosh, finally people can love these two adorable dorks and understand how I feel about these little shits. Just adore them, please. They deserve it so much. You don't get it. Please. I I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, spectacle. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I did. I was literally with people because I was screaming and they were like, what the fuck is going on? And I mute myself and I just cried for like an hour. I cried for like an hour because I didn't want them to know like how I felt. Yes, they trained for so long, man. It was like it came all to this. So I'm watching them till that's why I had to support them. I had to give when the membership opened. I have to watch every morning stream. Sometimes I listen to their super chat stream. I just have them in the background while I do some stuff. Like I have to support these girls because I follow. I respect them so much. Fuck, I kind of wait. No, I respect them a lot. I have huge respect for them. So, okay, I'm fine. I have very huge respect for them. So, I'm just happy that now, even though it's not fully of what they were expecting to get, like many others, at least it is, you know? And that's why I really, really want to go to this concert, but it seems like I might not be able to go to this concert. I'm very sad about that. And God, I cried again with them when they brought up the concert, because after they Hololive announced their concert, they did a stream and you can tell the excitement. Like they were screaming. And I was screaming and they were crying a little, and then I started to cry. It's been a huge dream, so it's just like I'm so proud of them. I want to go so bad. God. It's I know Hololive was going to do a concert, but I didn't expect them to be a part of it too. I thought they were going to be like next year. So uh I I I might, if things go well, I will definitely do a watch along of Hololive. Because yeah, I want to know more information about the one with the Atlanta or whatever. That other concert, it's basically like the ship thing that the ID girls did with the cruise ships. So I don't know what that fully entails, or like, are we going to have a full-on concert, or is this something else? Because apparently, it seems like New York going to have 2 concerts or something. I don't know, but I don't think Moko and the other girls are part of it. We need more information on what this means. So yeah, I don't know what it is. If it is, then maybe I will just sneak myself in and be like, I'm in. I'm in. Get to watch, but for the concert, I really don't think I'll be able to do it. It's going to be deaf. I was able to go to the the first concert, which I'm very happy to go to. I was able to go to that. But for this one, it might be too rough to go. Not, it's because of timing. The timing is a little bit bad for me. So it really sucks. It's like, fuck life. Why Hololive? Why couldn't you announce this months ago? Like, why you had to announce now? Actually, yeah, they announced this concert way too late. This was way too late to be announcing a concert. But I get it. It is hard to get like venues, and the venue they got was insane. They got the most historic theaters ever. I mean, it's not like the most. It's very historical, okay? Very historic theater. So I was like shocked when they said the name of the theater. It's like New York, Kings. What? Huh? Are we going to be dressing up as suits or something? Or we have to dress up formal? Like, I didn't even know they did stuff in this. I didn't even know they did like all these other stuff in there, like anime concerts, basically like orchestras in there. I didn't know that. So it is very bruh. I hope people go in there in suits. If I went, I would wear a suit. I don't care if I'm a woman. I would wear like those women work clothes suits, you know? Come in with my tie and everything. And, like I'll wear a tie too. Shit. I will have matching for a Moko thing, you know, whatever. I'll rock it out. And I will have like I'm a huge Full fan. I love Mokoko. I mean, I love them both, but I really, really love WoW. So I'll have like those small little glasses. I'll rock that out. Yeah, the business suits, but I will wear it. I am hoping for a lot of people to be wearing a bunch of formal clothing. There, you have to. Please, it will be funny. It will be great. Like, you don't understand. Please. Like, this is your one chance to do something like this. I don't think, like, this is an expensive place to be doing it, number one. Bless Yago to be able to even pull this off to get that theater. Like, that's expensive. That's why the tickets are so expensive than how the YouTube theater, which I really love the YouTube theater. YouTube theater was really good. Very good place. I really enjoy YouTube theater. It wasn't bad. This one is going to be really cool because you have seats. Even if you get the top seat, I really believe like being in the top is not bad for VTubing, because I thought like you probably have to be close or whatever, but it's actually not bad. It's actually really good. I sit all the way to the top and I thought it was going to be bad, but it actually was good. I enjoy being in the top. I wish we could stand though. I felt like, oh, are we going to sit to stand? But a lot of people sit in the YouTube theater and I'm like, oh man. I see some people in like down in the front, there a lot of them were like standing, so it's like, fuck, I want to stand. I don't want to be sitting. Fucking Americans. Get up. I mean, not all of them are like that though, because I have been to. I really notice it really depends on the seats, because in Microsoft Theater, a lot of people do stand for those. I have been to many of like concerts that Anime Expo was like doing or whatever, which I hated. I hated just going through Anime Expo to just go to their concerts, and a lot of people stand. No, not a lot of people like actually sit. But on the YouTube theater, people were sitting, so like Aqua. I don't think you would be able to have a space for that unless you have people around you who will be able to do it. That my phone is about to die, which means I need to stop talking. Eh, Wow, my phone survived for a very long time. It's not like overheating. It doesn't show a sign of overheating yet. That's pretty good. Wow. Because usually when I use this thing, which have better tracking on my model, like my eyes track and everything better, and I have more emotions, it dies pretty quickly, so it started getting overheated, but it's not overheating. Interesting. The more you know. I've been doing this for 2 hours too. That's weird. Why is that? I'm confused. Anyway. Don't hit them. You don't do that. I don't know, man. It's going to be 3 hours. No. You started after 10. I'm going to stop. I can't talk this long. I'm tired. I'm slowly getting tired. That means after this, I'm just going to die in a corner and I do not want to talk anymore. This is my limit. I can't talk any longer. I get extremely tired. Boy. That was a lot of talking. I mean, I get to talk about some of the things, but we talk about Hollow Stars, and we talk about Fuamoka, and yeah, that kind of went into its own thing. Well, hey, now you know. I hope people don't, I don't know, think of anything else. I don't know. I worry. I worry if I'm like crossing lines if I talk about certain things at times. I don't know. I don't want to be that person, but it just sucks when you have no one. I mean, I know many things, and I have many things that I can never tell everyone because I'm good with that. But something like this, I feel like I just need. Ugh, bruh, I wish someone know. I wish someone know, especially if they care, because I can, like, yeah, I can tell someone who's like they don't like someone who just not into this whole VTubing thing and they don't give two shits about it. So I can just tell them and explain them the whole thing, right? But obviously they don't care. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, they did that. Oh, cool. Oh, they like obviously they don't care. Like, so I just never really like talk about it. Or I don't feel satisfied talking about it. So like talking to people who actually know at least a little bit of like what I'm talking about and can like connect the piece and everything, it's great. It's great. It's awesome. It's great. It's awesome. I just can't really go more in depth. At least some of them, at least like some of them, like the whole form of at least everyone know about the Nihongo. That's the only thing I can talk about for there. That's how I feel about my twin. Social circle beside of my twin. Yeah. They don't know anything. I mean, so yeah, they just like you just explain everything and they're like, okay, so and dot kind of thing, and it's like, okay, whatever. Moving on. I guess I won't talk about it anymore. That's why I don't really talk to many people about things I like. Reasons I don't talk to people about things I like, because it's obvious that they don't care. For me, I really like hearing like people passions and why they're into certain things and all that other stuff. So to me, I like that, but I also need to expect not a lot of people are like me who are interested and curious about certain things and what like other people like. So, which did take a little bit a while. I mean, I'm not really a social person either way, but I do get curious of learning why certain like this and that, and get curious of their likings, and I start searching them up, and you like, you know, you just find a conversation in that kind of field. If I feel like it's interesting to me. If it's not interesting to me, then I don't know. But if you're so passionate about it and you talk about it a lot of stuff, like I start like trying to just learn to see why and just hear you talk about it and all that other stuff. Like that's what I like to do. Excuse me. Personally, and not a lot of people are like me, and some people just do not give a shit of what you're talking about and what you're interested and what you're doing in your day. They just like, how are you? I'm doing good, moving on. Oh, you're doing this, whatever. Like when some people who do get interested but they're not. Sometimes it's so when people accidentally show interest of what I liking, but in reality they really do not care or interested to go more in depth with it, kind of annoys me, and kind of like it gives me false hope. It gives me false hope, and it makes me sad, and it makes me not want to talk to the person ever again. Like, to just go ahead and just be like, okay, good, I guess, or good luck, I guess, kind of thing. They just like, okay, good luck, sure, blah blah blah, and it's just like, why did you even ask then? Why did you give me a false hope and make me like go into a tantrum, which makes me want to not talk to people, and now I come off as someone who like don't want to be around people because you like because I can't deal with this false hope that people like this false thing of like actually caring of what you like into and all that stuff. Like I just can't. Yeah, there's a lot of us that still you know what is in real life. There's a part of the reason why I kind of wanted to do it that I told you about might be connected to viral folks that would travel to. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Definitely you can find people you're liking, but I do have like a problem of like finding my own type of group. I don't really have too much friends. I don't have friends like that. I have a lot of acquaintances, but not a lot like friends. I think people make like friends as too easily. They'd be like, oh yeah, we're friends, and it's like, no we're not, you don't know anything about me. You think that you know stuff about me, but you don't know me. Like, stop saying that we're friends. We're not. We just met. Friends takes a while to become. Like, there are some people who can just be friends immediately. That's fine. But my way of how friends work, it does not work like that. We are not friends. We're an acquaintance. We shall build up this relationship so it will become friends in the future. How about that? Like, come on. So I really hate when people throw friends around like that, because I want to have friends that I can cherish, not friends who just come out of nowhere, like people, random ass people who just come out of nowhere and just all of a sudden say we're friends. It's like, no. Just because I said hi to you doesn't mean that we're friends. Just because you helped me or something doesn't mean that we're friends. We have to build this shit up. It doesn't work like that with me. Yeah, I don't know. Well, because I'm iffy with some people. Like, I'm iffy with humans in general. I'm just iffy with people. I have seen too many shit. So I am very picky of who becomes my friends. So, yeah, people will just be like, oh, we're friends, right? It's like, well, have you messaged me, talked to me, asked me to do things with each other and all this other shit? Like going out and all that stuff? Just because I'm with this group of people, like I'm in a, like being in a part of a group, right? Sure, you're in a part of a group, but that doesn't mean that we're friends. It just means like, okay, I'm chill with you. Like, that's it. If you want this to be more, like, be more than an acquaintance and just be actual friends, then sure. The group thing is just showing like, oh, I can trust you because I am friend with this person, so I trust you. Because I'm friends with this person, I can trust you a little bit. I have to know about you a little bit more to fully trust you. And if after all of that, then I can fully like be like, okay, I trust you a little bit more, and we can open this door a little bit more. Like that's it. And it's going to be up to me or up to you if you want this acquaintance to be more than that and just actually be friends. That's it. Not just like it. I don't know. Everyone have the different ways of how like what friends are and all this other shit. And this is how I deal with it, because I do not like having a bunch of friends, especially people who barely talk to me, who's just like there and then all of calling me a friend. Like, no, it does not work like that, honey. No. Like, I don't like that. I really don't like that. I respect you, but not. I wouldn't be calling you like a like friend. And I like my friend group. I like my friends to be small. I'm not someone who just be friends. Yay! I'm very picky. I'm very picky of the people of who I would call friends. I'm very picky. But I have a lot of acquaintances. It takes a while. I'm very, very picky. But I don't know. There's some people who will just call me their friend because they think like that. And I have like a different idea. Some I just like, I give up. Because I don't know, a lot of people just like, oh, we're friends. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm getting into another rant. No, there we go. No, we're not doing this. We're not ranting anymore. No, we're leaving. We're ending this. We're pushing to 3 hours, and I might forget to eat. Okay, we're ending this. Okay, we ended this. I think. Oh yeah, no, that is true. It is good. I'm glad I'm picky, because there are some people that I realized pretty young, a lot of people backstab people are rude and everything. Like, that's why I had to be picky. And to survive of where I was going at school, I was really good at being invisible for good reasons. For good reasons, I was happy to be invisible to like certain people, but I wasn't really fully invisible. I was able to get around, and people just like, oh, hi Giggly. It's like, oh, that's Giggly, that's fine, she could be here. That's it. Like, oh, like I could be in the enemy side of their like group that who said I'm fine, and they're like, oh, that's Giggly. She could be just she's just here. I was like, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm just here. And that's how I survived through school. And really, truly, it is the best thing ever, because you don't cause any drama. There's no drama. No one goes after you because you don't do anything. You're pretty chill. You're pretty cool. That's how I lived my life in my school. I have never been teased. I have never been bullied. There was someone who was almost trying to be bullying me, and my best friend, she was the one who was getting like a little bit bullied, but that didn't last too long. Things move on, and I was just pretty much the chill gal in people's eyes. I was just there. I was chill, there, invisible. That's it. Okay, that's it. Yeah, so that's why I was I'm very seeing all the drama and the shit happen through my school life, and also seeing adult life of how drama, because I found out really early, it doesn't matter if you're in school, if you're a kid or whatever, when you grow up and be an adult, these drama will still happen. The shit that I seen adults drama is really insane. Like in real life, not even on TV, real life. And you thought these type of drama will only be in high school or middle school. No, those drama just comes with you. It's just the adult version of drama. It's so dumb. It's like, so what's the difference? What's the difference of telling people like you can't be a high schooler? Everyone is a high schooler. It's like, what the hell? Oh, middle schooler. It's like, what's the point? What is the difference? I don't understand this saying. Like, oh, stop acting like a high schooler. Ugh, whatever. Anyway, I have a schedule. Anyway, I'm going to rant more if I continue talking about that because I am very passionate on that subject a lot. Hi, we did the morning stream and now we have the supermarket simulator tomorrow at 2 p.m. PST. 10. Wait, what time? I can't see. I'm blind. Okay, no, 9. Yeah, 9 UTC. UTC at 5 p.m. EST. I saw this game randomly and I'm like, I want to play it. I'm playing the prolonged version, so the free version, and we're going to see if I really like it. If I don't like it, then I don't have to buy it. Like, you know, whatever, right? And then on Wednesday, I will be doing a Just Dancing in VR chat. That's going to be fun. So we're doing the Just Dancing again. And that's really it for this week. Is there a video that will be coming out this week? Maybe. Actually, it's somewhat similar to the subject I kind of talk about. Well, I just talked about a little bit, just a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. So it's kind of in the similar ball, but different. It's gonna come out somewhere this week, somewhere. Yeah, yippee! It's been a very, very long talk. I don't really talk this much, so I'm going to die in a corner. I didn't even have tea. I had no water through all of this. I just literally just talk. Ugh, I'm tired. Anyway. Thank you everyone for coming to my morning stream. It was supposed to be an hour, but we stayed here. Hope you guys had fun and listening to my blabbering. Very unfortunate blabbering. It was fun though. I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. Good times. I hope you guys have a really good day. Watch your streamers. Yeah, I have my Twitter. I have my YouTube. I have to put up the YouTube stuff, like supermarket and Just Dancing. I didn't put up the schedule for that yet. I have to put that up. So I'm going to go ahead and work on that and put that up. Could practice a harmonica. Oh, good luck. That's cool. There's a lot of stuff you're doing. You're doing so many things. But good luck. That sounds like fun. Yeah, you guys have a really good day. I hope to see you all tomorrow. Yay! Tomorrow! I'm going to go ahead and die in the corner. Make sure you drink water. It's been very hot in certain places out there, so drink your water. Drink all your water, please drink them all. That's a lot of stuff. Megan, take your time. Liquid. No. Yeah. I don't. Does it? I meant you guys drinking water, not me. God dang it. I like how the chat thing is not even showing. It wasn't showing this whole entire time. Now it shows. Anyway, bye. Ah.